Alright, so the 8th annual Bloxy Award it was a pretty funny event. It glitched sometimes as the badges did not really pop up a lot. The items did not pop up. You would have gotten the badge, but you wouldn't have gotten the items, like, hours later. And it was very annoying because, especially with the tour for me, it, I got the badge for, of course, the cube, or whatever you call it, but it did not show up hours later, and so I thought I had to do the tour or metaverse thing again, and that is about an hour and a half, so it took me a while, so, it was glitchy in some ways, but the show was pretty good. You had some pretty good categories, you had some new ones, but overall, it was a pretty good show, in my opinion. Also, it did glitch a lot, as I said, but if you join in the middle of a show, you had this show in progress thing right here. And basically, there are checkpoints in the show that you can join back in. Well, pretty much what happened with me is kind of the device I was playing on. It crashed during the show, so I had to get another device and I joined back in during the middle of the show. But towards the end, I did not get it once I got to the end, but when I joined the game again, it gave me the badge because I had just gotten at the end of a show. It was towards the end of the show, of another show actually, and I got the badge there. But it was glitchy in some way, especially with the prizes. But yeah, you had some good categories. You had some YouTubers. Creekcraft deserved to win Video Creator of the Year. The tours were nice. You had some interesting kind of video or kind of like video that they were playing, some animation. I guess to entertain you. And you kind of had a tour going on, and you kind of had, they were actually pretty good categories, and you could vote, and of course, and you got the I voted badge. But, some of the nominees, I don't know how they got nominated, Game with the Kev, you just had the old drama about stealing thumbnails and all that fun stuff, so. And also, but also, in my opinion, a little bit of it was a bit over the top. Some moments were this seems a little over the top. It really does you do get into the moment, but sometimes it's ruined by, private servers, of course, are free. You can do that on your own, but sometimes other people, they do spoil it. Like, say you didn't make it the first show, of course, you had people who spoiled it before, but of course, you can make private servers, and that also works if you do not really want spoilers. But, overall, some of it was over the top. I guess the metaverses or the worlds were pretty cool. Sometimes the screen kind of glitched and was just black, especially at the beginning of the show. I believe for me it was just black. But, yeah, the categories were good. It did glitch a bit. Some people got on top of the ship. Some of it was just a bit of a mess, but overall it was pretty good. It was well made, and overall this was a pretty good event. This definitely was better. This was better than last year's, in my opinion. I guess I shouldn't be saying that because I did not participate or really see too much of the one last year, but this was pretty cool. I have to admit, it was a good way of getting people to come in a bit more. It might have glitched a bit because you had all these teleports going on the game, and of course the show happened at the same time on every server, and so that maybe it's the reason for the glitches. Could be another reason, I do not know, but the show was good. The videos were good, categories were good. Some of the winners were hard to believe, but that's what people voted for, and those are their opinion. And so, also about the show or Royal Blood. But yeah, about Royal Blood, of course you had the band called Royal Blood playing at the show, and it definitely was the songs were alright. They were not bad, but of course you had it was a pretty cool aesthetic. It really was a lot like the Lil Nas X event anyway, but of course you had the emotes on the side. You had the Arthro or Rithro characters, whatever Roblox seems to be obsessed about. But the show was pretty good. It is an interesting band. Of course, like what I heard Kaneko Kitten say is that they had 3 songs going on. Maybe they could have had 1 or 2. But the show was a little bit longer than it should have been. It was like 15, 20 minutes. It took a little while because you had to go through like three songs. So you can imagine how long it really took. And so, really, that is my opinion on the show. It was the 8th Annual Bloxy Awards. Was a interesting experience. It was a pretty good show. Not the show itself. The lobby was also pretty cool. You can get prizes in the lobby. You can do all that fun stuff. But this is for the metaverse. I'll be showing some. The lobby. The lobby was pretty cool. Had cool aesthetics. Of course, you can get prizes. In some areas, like after the show, it can let you kind of go up in that area where you can get both the face and the plushie. And so, of course, it glitched out a bit, but after a while, it takes a bit to refresh, and it works just fine. But of course, now let's move on to the lobby. So, pretty much at the end of the show, it teleports you back to the lobby. The middle part, or the thing where you can collect the plushie and all that, opens up and teleports everyone. And also, see, the aesthetic's very cool. You have the window right there with flying cars in the city. When you come up here, you're this shining ball. You see with everyone else, there are different like categories shown up there. And of course, the claw machine. See, different categories there. And of course, the claw machine right here. You can get the J Party plushie, which I have here on my shoulder. And so, pretty much, this over here, this thing over here, this golden kind of tube thing, this works as a screenshot. It kind of puts a border around there. It's perfect to take a screenshot. Sometimes it randomly teleports people back there. But of course, you have the shop there where you can collect the outfit. Scavenger hunt is scattered all around here. Again, you can come back up here. And of course, it is a very interesting lobby. Definitely, in my opinion, one of the best bloxy lobbies that I've seen. Of course, this is really the first bloxy awards I participated. But I've been playing since 2015. But I have not bothered to take it. But you have the time until departure, but it lets you board the ship, even though there's no ship there. So you have this weird glitch thing where you just bounce and fly here, and your camera goes all crazy. But it's very weird glitch. Don't try to reset because you just kind of more collapse and just fall to the ground. It really does not work. You'd have to rejoin the game. See? Puts you right back in the place, so you have to leave and rejoin the game. But anyways, when you teleport, you have that kind of thing right there. But again, this is a very cool lobby. The bloxy this year was actually very good. In my opinion, it was a very good bloxy. Some things were glitchy, some things were but overall it was a pretty good event. But that is all for today. Thank you for watching the video.